Hi children, IUPAC nomenclature continuation class. Once I revise the last class. First, what are organic compounds? Organic compounds means those are contains carbon compounds. But inorganic compounds also contains carbon. But in inorganic compounds, those compounds forms ionic bonds. But in organic compounds, carbon compounds forms only covalent bonds. Okay. So the first organic compound prepared in laboratory is urea. Okay. So the discovery of urea gives a perfect idea to organic compounds. Organic compounds can obtained from both from living organisms and also from non-living organisms, and the classification also completed. Today we will discuss about very important, listen carefully, how can we give name for the organic compound based on number of carbons present in the given compound. This is the table, most important. Number of carbons and its name. Number of carbons: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If number of carbons only 1 present, it is called meth. 2 present, eth. 3 present, prop. 4 present, but. 5 present, pent. 6 present, hex. 7 present, hept. 8 present, oct. 9 present, non. 10 present, dec. Meth, eth, prop, but, pent. First five just complete first. Meth, eth, prop, but, pent. Hex, hept, oct, non, dec. These last three looks like October, November, December. Okay, first remember for 1 to 10 carbons present in the given organic compound. Okay, right. Second one, actually for most of the organic compounds in olden days, only commercial names are used. Commercial names. Okay, and what their structure and how they are obtained, from what are the sources of the organic compounds. Some we will discuss about some important organic compounds, right? So the naming is called trivial or common names. Trivial or generally common names. Of organic compounds. Okay, first one, the common name of the organic compound, and the organic compound structure and source. First one, formic acid. Formic acid structure is HCOOH. HCOOH. Generally, this COOH is the carboxylic acid functional group. We will discuss about total functional groups list also in the next video, right? So COOH is the carboxylic acid. This is one of the functional group. If H is present attached to the COOH, it is called formic acid. And this formic acid is obtained from the ants, generally from red ants. So generally ants contains formic acid. We know that if ants are bite our skin, we observe some small irritation. That irritation is due to the formic acid. Next one, acetic acid. We know very well about this one, acetic acid. CH3 COOH. Acetic acid is present in vinegar. Vinegar means it is one of the food ingredient. Okay, for cooking purpose we are used. Next, third one, propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. Prop means 3 carbons. 3 carbons are present. Acid means COOH group is present. So the structure is CH3, CH2, COOH. This is propanoic acid. In this organic compound contains 1, 2, 3 carbons are present and one COOH functional group is present. That's why it is called propanoic acid. Then what is the name of this one, sir? Actually, this is the trivial or common or commercial name, but this is the IUPAC name. This one contains 2 carbons. 2 carbons means eth. 3 carbons means prop. So this is ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. This is propanoic acid. Okay. This is the source is Portopia. Actually, this is the first fat. We know that fats. The fat name. Actually, in this, what is the fat name? Portopian. So portopian contains propanoic acid. Next one, butyric acid. But means 4 carbons. 4 carbons means CH3, CH2, COOH. This is butyric acid. It is present in the source is butter. Okay. Next, fifth one, valeric acid. Actually, this one contains 5 carbons. CH3, CH2, COOH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the IUPAC name means? That is pentanoic acid. What is that one? Pentanoic acid. It is present in shrubs. In Telugu word padalu. Shrubs. Okay. Next, sixth one, caproic acid. Caproic acid contains 6 carbons. Generally CH3, actually 4 carbons, CH2. Simply write like this. CH2 4 times, COOH. So this one contains 6 carbons in this one, and COOH group is present. That's why this is hexanoic acid. But commercial name is caproic acid. It is source is goat. Goat contains caproic acid. Okay. Next one, very well known, this one, urea formula NH2 CONH2. Actually, it is present in urine. Urine contains urea. Okay, right. Next, remaining malic acid. Malic acid present in apples, and this is the structure of malic acid. For this one, IUPAC nomenclature, I will explain later. Means you don't know what is the rules for the IUPAC. I will explain later what are the rules for IUPAC. Next one, methyl alcohol. Methyl alcohol means only one carbon. One carbon is present. Alcohol's functional group is OH. So this is methyl alcohol, and methyl alcohol present in wood wine. Means some wines are prepared from the wood. Next one, methane. Methane means one carbon. A means only single bonds. Methane, CH4. Methane, another name is marsh gas. Actually, in planet Mars, methane is present in most of the percentage. Also present in marshes. Right? These are the commercial important compounds list and their sources. Right? Next one, saturated and unsaturated compounds. What are called saturated compounds and what are called unsaturated compounds? Right? Saturated and unsaturated compounds. Saturated means only single bonds are present. Saturated means only C double bond C. Only C double bond C means only single bond present between the two carbon atoms. Okay. Unsaturated, actually saturated means, for example, alkanes. Alkanes. Alkanes means alkanes. Alkanes contains only single bonds between the carbon and carbon atoms. For example, on C this one, CH3, C double bond O H. This is one compound. This is aldehyde. CH3CH1 means acetaldehyde. We expected this is C double bond O, sir. This is C double bond O, sir. Double bond is present. The double bond, single bonds must be present checking between the carbon atoms only. If the carbon atoms contains only single bonds, then those are called saturated. But here double bond present between carbon also, not between the two carbon atoms. So between these two carbon, only single bond is present. So it is a saturated hydrocarbon or saturated organic compound. So what about unsaturated? Unsaturated compounds or unsaturated organic compounds means, unsaturated means either C double bond C or C triple bond C. So simply the double bond or triple bonds present between the two carbon atoms. Such type of compounds are called unsaturated compounds. Examples alkenes and alkynes. Alkenes contains double bonds, alkynes contains triple bond. So I think most of the students have expected, sir, see, between two carbon atoms 4 bonds can exist, sir. No, it is impossible. It is impossible. Only triple bond can exhibit between two carbon atoms and remaining two. So this carbon, 3 bonds already satisfied. Another bond is hydrogen. For this one also 3 bonds satisfied and another one is hydrogen. So there is no chance for formation of 4 bonds between the two carbon atoms. Okay, so this is about saturated and unsaturated compounds. Next one, rules. For example, one organic compound is given to you. How can you write the IUPAC nomenclature of the given organic compound? Okay, so rules. First rule is checking order. Checking order. I think initially you are confused, but once I started explanation of the structures, how to write the names, it gives perfect clarity to you. Okay, so up to this one, I given one table to you, that is that 1 to 10 carbons. That is most important. Every student must be by heart that 1 to 10 carbons names. Right? Next, second one. These rules are most important. First, checking order. Checking order means, first, check the given one. For example, one organic compound is given to you. First, check that the carbon contains functional groups. Functional groups. Functional group is present or not in the given organic compound. That is the first step. If functional group is present, give the numbering based on that functional group. Give the numbering based on that functional group. If functional group is not present, check the second one, multiple bonds. Multiple bonds. If functional groups are not present, go to check for multiple bonds. Multiple bonds is double bond or triple bond. But in most of the cases, give priority to the double bond. Remember this point. Okay, functional groups, multiple bonds, both are not present. Go to check for substitutions. Substitutions. Okay, once complete the checking order. For example, sometimes functional group given organic compound contains these three, but the priority goes to the functional group only. So the numbering giving based on the functional group only. If functional group is not present, these two are multiple bonds and substitutions both are present, give the numbering based on multiple bond. Of course, these two are not present, only substitution is present, give the numbering based on substitution. These three are not present. That is, that hydrocarbon, that given organic compound contains only carbons and hydrogens and only straight chain. Okay, this is the first step. Second one, identify the long chain. Identify the long chain, including these three. In that long chain must be contained, if functional group present, that functional group must be present in the long chain or multiple bond or substitution. Okay, third one. So checking are completed, long chain identification completed. Okay, give the numbering. Give the numbering. Okay, right? After giving the numbering, lowest sum rule. Lowest sum rule. One simple example for this one. Small explanation, just for small explanation. This is one organic compound. So I am writing only carbons, means the remaining are hydrogens are present. It contains 3 hydrogens. 2 bonds completed, 2 hydrogens, 3 bonds completed, 1 hydrogen, 2 bonds completed, 2 hydrogens, 2 hydrogens, 3 hydrogens. First check, this given organic compound contains, is there any functional group? No functional group. Is there any multiple bond? No multiple bond. Is there any substitution? One substitution is present. That is, this is the substitution. This is the substitution, means that is not present in the straight chain. Okay, first one, checking completed. Next, identify the long chain. Actually, this one contains 3 chains. This is one chain, this is one chain, and this is one chain. But which chain contains more number of carbons? This is the main chain. Main chain. And for the main chain, the substitution is attached. So no problem. No problem. So identification, this is the main chain. Right? Next, third point, give the numbering. Give the numbering based on these priority. Already substitution is present. And last point, lowest sum rule. Lowest sum rule means for the priority one. For the priority one, give the lower number. Lower number means, okay, from this side, 1, 2, 3. Means for third carbon attached to the third carbon, the substitution is attached. From other side, 1, 2, 3, 4th carbon. So which is the lowest one? From this side, lowest one. So this is the numbering. 1, 2, 3. Okay? 4, 5, 6. So third carbon to the third carbon, the substitution is attached. Okay? This is the steps we have to do for first names. After that, okay, these 4 most important, just remember all of you. The remaining steps are very easy. After solving this number of names, you can easily identify them. Right. Next one, rules completed. Naming order. Naming order. What is the naming order? Secondary prefix plus primary prefix plus word root plus, so word root means number of carbons, Rama. Remember this point, number of carbons. So before the number of carbons, prefix are right. After that one, suffix we have to write. Primary suffix and secondary suffix. Okay, sir? This is the naming order for the given organic compound based on the IUPAC nomenclature. But your chemistry sir gives one new model, or simply word root means number of carbons. These are simply write substitutions. Okay, next write the type of bond. Primary suffix means type of bond. Single bond, double bond, triple bond. Single bond means ane, double bond means ene, triple bond means ine. Secondary suffix means functional group, main name. Sir, what is main name? Sir, just remember functional group only, no problem. What is the naming order? Substitutions, number of carbons, type of bond, and functional groups. Number of carbons means that is long chain contains how many carbons. Okay, just first I will give one example for explanation of this one. But this one they didn't give perfect clarity to it. Okay, see this one. This is one of the cyclic compound. In this one, first checking order, is it contains any functional group? Yes. OH is the alcohol. Functional group is present. So based on from this one, we have to give the numbering. Numbering means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the ring contains how many carbons? 6 carbons. What about this one, sir? This is substitution. Right. Now write the name. First write the secondary prefix. Here secondary prefix means bromine. So in which position bromine is present? In fourth position bromine is present. So fourth bromo. Committed. Next, actually primary suffix we observe in rare cases only. Primary prefix we observe in rare cases. This one is a cyclic compound. So write cyclo. So primary prefix only for cyclic compounds. Cyclo. Right. Next, number of carbons. How many carbons are present in this ring? 6 carbons are present. 6 carbons means hex. Okay. Right. Next, primary type of bond. Only single bonds are present. So A. Right? Last one. Functional group. Yes, one functional group is present. That functional group attached to the first position for first carbon 1. This actually all OH means alcohols. But alcohol's main name is ol. So what is main name? What is the dummy name means? For example, in one movie, 3 heroes are there. But in those 3 heroes, one hero is main hero. For example, in F2 movie, 2 heroes are there, Venkatesh and Varun Tej. But among these, in those 2 members, who is the main hero means Venkatesh is the main hero. Are you understand? Like that, here also, if OH is the main functional group in this compound, write the main name OH. If it is the not a main hero, another person main hero is present, that person name right here. And this one acts as just like a substitution. Then use the not main name, dummy name. Dummy name means that OH dummy name is hydroxy. Okay. I will give perfect clarity in the next video. Right. So this is the naming order. Now apply for this one. This one. What is the name IUPAC name, sir? Is there any functional group? No. Is there any multiple bond? No. Is there any substitution? Yes, one substitution is present. Based on this one, we give a numbering. Okay, by using lowest numbers rule, right? How can you write the name? Secondary prefix, that is substitution. What is the substitution here? CH3 is substitution. It is attached to the carbon. So 3 CH3 name. Actually, C means only one carbon. We expected methane, but it is not A. It is substitution. So it is methyl. It is methyl because not 4 hydrogens are attached here. Only 3 hydrogens. Another bond is attached to the carbon. Methyl. Substitution. Primary prefix is not present. Cyclic group is not present. Next, number of carbons in the main chain. 6 carbons are present. So hex. What type of bonds? Only single bonds. AN. And is there any functional group? No functional group. No need to write. Right? This is about naming order. Okay. Right. Next one. This is, we know that this is CH4. CH4 name is methane. So methane means it contains 4 hydrogens. Carbon contains 4 hydrogens. This compound name is methane. Okay, sir? Very good. If one hydrogen is replaced by, for example, chlorine. This compound name is methyl chloride. For example, OH is attached here, methyl alcohol. Okay, right. So this is the hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon means parent hydrocarbon, means only carbons, hydrogens are present in this one. But here one hydrogen is replaced by chlorine. So gives a new compound. So it shows new properties. So properties between these two different. Now, so carbon contains 1 chlorine, remaining 3 are hydrogens. Simply it is called methyl. If this hydrogen is also attached to the another carbon, another carbon means, for example, it is CH3 or CH anything. We simply write like this R. R means alkyl. Alkyl means methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, hexyl. Okay. So simply, if carbon is attached to any group or any functional group, if carbon contains 3 hydrogens, it is called methyl. If carbon contains only 2 hydrogens and 1 alkyl group, it is called primary. What is this one name? Primary. This is primary alkyl halide. Primary halide. Okay. If carbon contains only 1 hydrogen, remaining 2 are alkyl groups, then it is called secondary. If carbon contains no hydrogens, only 3 alkyl groups, then it is called tertiary. Are you understand? This is one of the basic concept of organic compounds, right? So today we discussed about 1 to 10 carbons names and trivial or common names, saturated and unsaturated organic compounds, and also naming order and primary, secondary, tertiary carbons. Okay, right. Tomorrow I will explain about alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, alkalides, and so many types of organic compounds. Thank you very much.